The neighbors texted me that there was a fire on the property last night and they called 911. At 8:45, I received a text message from one of the neighbors saying that they saw flames on the property. They called 911 and the fire department was going out. Now, I didn't see the text message until about 9:30 at night. So at this point, I'm freaking out. I texted the tenant. I said, hey, the neighbors are saying there's a fire on the property. I'm texting the neighbor. I'm like, what's going on? What's the update? The tenant texts me back and all it says is BBQ. That's it. I asked the neighbor what they saw. She said they saw 6-foot flames coming up from the property. This is a high fire hazard area. All of the surrounding neighbors have 5+ acres. If one property goes up in flames, they all go up in flames. And we already know they are hyper paranoid about there being a fire. So of course they called 911 and the fire department came out. So I text the tenant back and I say, listen, the neighbors reported that there were 6-foot flames on the property. She says, we were just making s'mores. Which is it? Is it a barbecue or s'mores? Or you're having a barbecue with multiple people and making s'mores? And how on earth did you get flames so high that the neighbors 5 acres over could see it? So since I have conflicting reports on what happened, obviously the fire department left. I don't know if they had to put a fire out, but I'm going to call them this morning, see if I can get an incident report and find out what really happened. Maybe they were burning trash. Maybe they were burning weeds. I wouldn't put anything past this tenant. And of course, the neighbors have every right to be concerned. They've started the unlawful detainer forms, but here's the thing. I'm not an attorney. These forms can be kind of complicated and we can fill them out to the best of our ability. I can go to the courthouse and do the self-help and work with the attorneys there if I need to. I also need to advise my client that I think he should hire an eviction attorney to handle this, honestly, especially since this tenant is so litigious. So he's got to look over his finances. I know that there are flat fee eviction attorneys, but they're still like $1,000. So if he can't do it financially, I'll have to help him, but I at least need to give him the option.